What I need you to understand is that the test is for the testimony. The test is for the testimony. And without the word test, there is no testimony. And we are all connected. We are all here together, and we are all placed in positions to help and elevate one another. And the primary way we elevate one another is through our testimony. And I can think about my father, I can think about my grandfather, I can think about my uncles, aunties, mentors, people in different times of my life that reached out to me with their own testimony in a certain avenue that just helped me to move through my life. I'm gonna shout out Uncle Ray. I'm gonna shout out Uncle Ramel, Lewis Matthews, Suge. I can remember I was in high school, and I was going through a time where I was finding myself, I was finding my way, I was being independent and an individual, being myself. And sometimes that's not easy for other teens to grasp, because so many times we're peer pressured and we're thinking about pleasing each other and being cool and things of that nature. And I had a great peer group growing up, but you always have children that's going through challenges. I'm gonna say that, right? Now we call them haters. And so I just remember talking to my uncle, and I was like, yo, Unc, it's like some of these dudes, like, they always got something to say, they want to check, like, I'm just trying to be cool, I'm trying to be myself, and they just hating, And my uncle told me at that point, he was like, hey, you are not gonna meet as many people in life that are as real as you. You got to keep a tight circle. You're not gonna have a whole lot of friends, And I watched his life, and it's interesting to see, like, the same guys that he was hanging around with when I was like 10, 15, 20. Those are the same guys that I still see now. You know what I'm saying? Marvin, Lil Hound, Chris Winfrey, you know what I'm saying? Keith, Uncle Ray Hewlett, like, it's the same guys. Spud, the same people that he was around, and family. And so I took that testimony from him, even just that small nugget of knowledge to be like, wow. So whatever you're going through, the test that you're going through right now, whatever it is that's challenging you, you're going to be able to pass that test, and you're going to have a testimony. You're going to have a nugget, or you're going to have a mountain. You're going to have an oasis of knowledge and strength to share with other people. We're all being tested, right? I'm being tested right now on so many levels that I would never have imagined that I would be tested on, but I'm being tested, right? But I know that the testimony on the other side of this test is going to be powerful, and it's going to move a lot of people, and it's going to help a lot of people, and I'm going to continue to be able to walk in my purpose and help others to walk in their purpose. So remember, as you go through what you're going through, keep your head up, keep your eyes forward, keep your chest out, and remember, your test will strengthen your testimony. And until the next time you get a message from Dr. Matthews, walk in your purpose.